Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. How are you guys doing? This is episode 10, season 6. What's up? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today I have a bunch of stuff to share with you. For a start, on a live stream, we have created these marvelous things. These are Melon and Pumpkin farms, and they are working splendidly. I need to mess with my... Oh, wow, okay, everything is turned way down. I've been doing a little bit of testing because I went back to the end on this live stream, the same live stream I did these. I went and fought the dragon, and I went and explored out into the end, but the dragon was not dropping Elytra, and according to the data packs we have on the server, it was supposed to. So I was just doing a bit of testing to get the dragon to drop some Elytra, and it now should be. However, it wasn't when I did that, so I ended up going all the way out to some even further end cities than the ones I'd been to previously, in basically the opposite direction as well, and Zloy came on with his camera account and helped me find some end cities, and now I have myself not just one, but 2 pairs of Elytra, so those are going to get enchanted. I also have myself a bat head, which is very exciting times. We'll pop that on and then do the best Batman impression I can muster. But of course, the first thing any Minecrafter wants to do once they get a pair of Elytra is add Mending and Unbreaking to it. And thanks to SilentWisperer, I have myself a Mending book. Silent has a Mending trading villager, and I'm sure other people have been getting Mending through AFK fish farms and that kind of thing, but I want to do things the fun way, the villager friendly way, and not do too much AFK fishing because I have so much other AFK stuff I can do. So yeah, I went over to Silent's base and actually managed to show him around a little bit of my stuff because it turned out we could kind of work out a bit of a deal. So welcome to the island of Enoki, SilentWisperer. How you doing, buddy?
Doing very well. This place looks amazing.
It's coming.
I love every bit of it.
It's coming together. Yeah, there's still some stuff that needs to be built, obviously, but the stuff I built so far, I'm pretty happy with. Still not entirely sure about what I'm going to do with the roads either. I've sort of left them like this for the last little while because I don't want to do more and then have to tear them all down again, you know. But
right. Roads are always tricky. I've never even attempted them.
Yeah, and on this kind of scale,
like the path is good.
Yeah, it's like this isn't exactly going to be a car driving culture because the island is so small. But if I end up expanding it out into the ocean and building like some reclaimed land or something like that, I don't know. It could be way big. But I got in touch with you because you have a Mending villager. Is that correct?
Yes, that is right.
But you said you hadn't really set up anything that you could use to like farm stuff for trading.
Yeah, I don't really have any farms at the moment besides like an iron farm, which villagers apparently are interested in iron. So yeah, haven't traded with him, and he's also 38 emeralds per Mending book, so it's not really the greatest.
It's pretty steep, but hey, a Mending book's a Mending book at the end of the day. So I figured we could probably help each other out here because what I've been doing basically this season is doing a bit more auto farming stuff, which is stuff I don't really normally do. I'm normally just like build all the way and then think about farms later, which normally means I just end up doing everything manually and it takes ages. But this time I've done it the smart way and built all of my farms basically at the start of the season instead of at
That's
the
what
end.
I like. I need to do that.
Absolutely. So I figured yeah, we could work out some sort of arrangement here where if I can access your collection of villagers and buy myself a couple of Mending books, I can probably hook you up with some of the stuff that you need to trade. Like, I don't know, some sugarcane, some melons, some pumpkins.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a...
Actually, I think this is...
got a decent
It's my
selection.
first ever pumpkin.
Is this your first pumpkin? You see? Okay, right. This is... the pumpkins now have 2 stages to them as well. You got to shear them to get the face to show up on them, which is really weird. I'm still getting used to that.
They look weird. Yeah,
They do.
I miss the scary faces out in the wild. Just run across some pumpkins that are all scary. I'm like, ooh, I don't like that.
So this here is the sugarcane facility right now. It still kind of needs a decent roof on it, but I'm trying to design that right now. Both of these levers will open up a trapdoor that takes you down to the merchandise. So the chest you got down here will be fully loaded with sugarcane most of the time. I think I took a fair amount out of this, but it slowly fills back up. And anytime I'm working at my base, which is basically all the time, these farms are loaded in and working in the background. So there's a lot of stuff being produced here. I'm eventually going to be selling the sugarcane per stack in Pix's green stuff shop at spawn. So
of course,
might end up having to do that. But I don't know. Maybe I can probably sneak you a couple of stacks of sugarcane on the side, considering that you've got the village. Let's hop down into here.
Possibly,
This wonderful building here is PixlCo. And this is where I'm going to be doing a few other farms. Obviously, villagers don't really trade cactus, but if you happen to want any cactus at any point, then help yourself, because this thing this thing has been churning out cactus since basically day 3 or 4 of the server.
Oh jeez.
I've got a lot of cactus and virtually nothing to do with it. So you want to dye anything green. Help
I'll take
yourself.
one.
Yes, that'll probably get you started.
Probably all I'll ever use.
It's a starter for a cactus farm as well. So if you take one, then that can be the nest egg that grows into an absolute fortune cactus wise.
Just that little chest down there is like probably more than you'll ever use on its own.
I expect it will, yeah. So I think it was you who suggested, wasn't it, that I just end up funneling it all into another cactus at the end of the day, just to be like the off switch for the farm. I like that idea. Yeah. So these are my newest baby. These are the pumpkin and melon farms, and I'm actually probably in this episode going to set up a like a shulker box collection system for these. So it's going to fill up a shulker box. A comparator's going to detect when the box is full, and then it's going to like store it in a hopper and then just immediately put another shulker box in. So it's going to be kind of constantly loading off pumpkins and melon slices. But right now, if you break that block and look in the chest there, that's where the melon slices end up going. So for the moment, that's nice. That's a work in progress. But pumpkins and melons are the trades that people don't tend to think of when they do farming trades, because normally people are growing, crops, carrots, potatoes, that kind of thing. But same place on the orange farm over here. In there's the chest with the pumpkins. But I basically took out most of them before you got here and put them all in my inventory, because I was like, I'm going to do some trading.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so
I always go for the melon and pumpkin farms when trading. It's very easy with the farmer guys. Yeah. Like they want like 8 pumpkins and super easy.
Yeah, and that's the most emeralds per stack of stuff in your inventory, so it makes perfect sense, yeah. Down here I'm probably going to make a super smelter kind of thing, and further up there, who knows? I haven't decided what exactly I want to farm here. Probably some more dyes and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could fit a lot of stuff in this place.
Yeah, for sure. And I wanted to build it with a lot of height. That way, whatever ended up in here, you're showing off with your trident. But yeah,
I just got this fully enchanted today. It's nice. Having fun with it.
Yeah. The whole reason I want a mending book is so I can enchant the Elytra that I got the other day. So I think the enchants are kind of essential at this point in the game. We've all got to the point where we're like exploring the end and stuff, and it's all too easy to lose gear or run out of durability on stuff. So we need that mending, man. We need that mending.
Absolutely. Definitely going to be opening up probably some sort of enchantment bookshop or something to do with enchantments, maybe like a blacksmith for selling things.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sometimes in.
Yeah, and there's a few people on the server who are doing villagers. I might end up with villagers myself at some point, but I also want to make sure that we've got like a bit of a server economy going on, so I don't want to leap ahead and do all of the stuff myself, because it's a lot more fun if you're on a server to just, use people's shops, visit other people's bases to find their villagers, that kind of thing.
Oh, I totally agree.
So speaking of which, do you want to show me to your place? Because I have not been, and it would be a delight to take a look around.
Let's head over there. Now, I don't really have much at my base. It's mostly just like a hole in the ground, but
don't worry, man. We don't
we'll
judge.
Get there eventually. The one thing I've not done in this series yet is build. I definitely like the palette in here. It looks really like dark and evil, but then it's really bright at the same time. It's lovely.
That basically describes Loy. Dark and evil, but somehow very bright at the same time. Oh, hello.
Oh, cast.
An excuse to throw a trident.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was perfect. Amazing
awesome
stuff. I need to get my hands on a trident. I'm waiting for Nash's Fork Shop to open before I get my hands on one of those. But yeah, dude, they look like a lot of fun.
Oh, they so are. This one's got channeling. I'm going to get one eventually with Riptide as well. Mm-hmm. She's going to be making a lot of diamonds off these tridents.
Oh, I'm sure. I can't wait to see what the prices are.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just replaced my sword and my bow with the trident, so...
Yeah. I think that's a fun thing to do. It's a little bit dodgy when you're fighting overworld stuff, because the impaling doesn't actually damage a whole lot of overworld mobs, but...
It doesn't do anything at all. It's basically like... punch them in the face.
Yeah.
But this is my hobbit hole.
The humble
got a fish
abode.
Farm, yeah, and a smelter and a couple random villagers that I stole from BJ.
Nice.
And it's lovely.
Got a sharpness 4 trade, not bad. Sweeping
yeah, that
edge.
one is actually pretty good.
Cool.
I'm gonna go and sleep real quick.
Yeah,
so I'm sure there's like a million zombies outside.
Several phantoms just circling. Yeah.
Anyway, so there's not really much to this place. It's basically bare bones, but we got a mine down there and then some nether warts.
I like the concealed in the floor.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool. Spruce trapdoors, man, so good.
They're lovely. I love them. They're the best.
I've not yet used the trapdoors to what I think is their fullest potential, but I've seen some pretty cool designs for like water pipes and stuff using them, so I can't wait to give it a try.
Oh yeah, just using them for like walls or ceilings or like little dividers or something. So much possibility. But yeah, out here we have the nice location for the base. We're kind of off to the sidelines of where the base is going to be, and this is where I'm just putting all the temporary stuff. So everything around here is temporary, and that's why it all looks terrible.
Yeah, don't judge it. Folks at home.
Oh man,
You got a neat little compact villager breeder setup. Very cool.
There were like 10 more villagers in this upper area, but I put them into the iron farm. And this thing is the actual mending villagers somewhere. It might be this guy.
Somewhere inside of there.
Fire aspect, I think it's probably this one. Yeah, mending for 38 emeralds, so.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
Very cool. All right, let me find a farmer in this. This throng of people. I've got a farmer. All right. Oh, he's only got the first few trades. His pumpkin trade hasn't even been unlocked yet. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, right. I haven't really traded with these guys. I don't have much to trade with them. Except now I do.
Fetch a potato. All right. Let me trade off some. You got a crafting table around here that I can turn some of the sugarcane into paper. So I brought all the sugarcane raw. I didn't bring it as paper. So
I see. There you go.
All right, this 29 paper trade seems like the guy. My first villager trades of the season going through here. There's a cartographer here with a 26 paper trade. That is not bad.
Ooh, that isn't too bad for paper.
Okay, well
still a lot of paper, but still.
I have 35 emeralds now.
Oh, well, here you go. 38. Boom.
Nice. Now I need to make a book. Oops. Forgot to bring one of those with me.
That's always something I forget about with villagers as well. You want emeralds and a book? God.
Should I be worried? You got Zloy and Nashcrafters heads out here. Should I?
I mean, I don't know. Should you be worried?
Considering that we've already covered how little damage the trident does to players and overworld mobs, I think I'll be fine. But,
that's true. That's true. Here's a mending book. There you go.
Awesome. I will.
I got that from Schnicks.
I will find the guy. Yoink. Where is now? It's a game of find the right villager.
Oh man. I'm guessing it's probably being the one furthest away.
There we go. Mending trade, 38 emeralds. It's a high price, but it's worth paying. Thank you so much, sir. I may be back to visit this guy a few more times, but like I said, if I occasionally supply you with, pumpkins, melons, sugarcane, that kind of thing, occasional other crops, then yeah, hopefully that won't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, this trade should totally work out, at least until I get my own farms going. In which case, you're going to have to start buying everything.
Yes, and likewise, I guess, and hopefully my head won't end up on that wall. Of course, the problem now is getting Unbreaking, and I have Unbreaking 2 on a book by itself, and I have Unbreaking 3 on a book that's also got Riptide, and so I kind of want to keep that around. Instead, what I might do, because I've only got 22 levels right now, I'm cashing in all of the experience that I've got from auto-smelting all of this stuff, which should hopefully take me up to... There we go, level 30, just like that. Fantastic stuff. Now, I'm going to go down and see what enchantments I can get from the enchanting table down here, and then we'll cash in the experience from the other furnace, and hopefully that should push us over the edge, and we'll be able to get an Unbreaking book to add to that. We'll have a fully enchanted Elytra, and then we can do all of the exploration and all of the flying around my base that I want to do. The problem with there being so many new enchants in the game is that they just provide more stuff that the enchantment table can give me instead of Unbreaking. By the way I like to do this is whenever you've got an enchant that you need to recycle in the enchanting table, just make a wooden shovel, because it's the cheapest item you can enchant. It only takes 2 sticks and 1 wood to make, and then you just end up with a ton of little shovels like this that you can throw out, use as more fuel, do whatever you want to do. And yeah, I'm burning through levels here at quite a rate, but all I need is for an Unbreaking enchantments come up on the table. I got myself an Unbreaking 1 book just in case I need to do some kind of mad combination of stuff. But yeah, hopefully we should be able to see this through. And a Looting 3 book just came up in the table, and that's kind of too good an opportunity to pass up. So you know what? I'm probably going to go back up and cash in those last few levels. I've got 14 levels left, but I did get 2 Unbreaking 1 books, and that combined with the Unbreaking 2 book that I have in here should be enough. So I reckon what I'll do is I'll combine these now. Let's go Unbreaking 1, Unbreaking 1, 2 Unbreaking 2s, and my anvil breaks. Fantastic. All right. Is the ender chest still down here? I think I had a spare anvil in here somewhere. Maybe in one of these. I'm not certain. Maybe it's in this one. Nope, doesn't look like it's in there. I managed to get a whole bunch of shulker boxes from the end as well. So I have this many shulker shells in here. Oh yes, we're going to do some fun stuff with those, my friends. One of the other things I plan to do in today's episode, as you saw in that clip with Silent, is I plan to make a shulker box loading and unloading system for the Melon and Pumpkin farms that I've got up there. So hopefully we should be able to get that done today. I've worked out a design in Creative. Shouldn't be too difficult. First of all, though, I really want to combine this stuff and put it on an Elytra, so bear with me while I do that. There we go, Mending and Unbreaking 3 all done. Now, where's that Elytra? Something tells me I'm going to need the rest of the levels from this. Oh, look at that, back up to 23. Fantastic stuff. It's not going to be enough to get the Looting 3 book, but maybe I'll make a trip out to the Ender and get a few levels there as well, because BJW has been working super hard on that, and that's probably going to be the best source of XP unless somebody builds a Major League Guardian grinder, and I'm pretty sure Awuga has an AFK operation over there. Unbreaking 3, Mending Elytra. Fantastic stuff. We're going to call these, as usual, Pix's Happy Thoughts, and we're going to take to the skies. Oh, baby, we're ready for this. I'm going to have to take my chest plate off, which kind of sucks, but you know what? Yeah, I'm already taking damage. Look at this. You know what? I've got a chest full of fireworks over here that is absolutely begging to be used. So as long as I don't keep falling off the ledges here in my base, you know what? Yeah, let's take some of these and let's take to the skies. Oh, it's been so long. It feels like forever since we got to do this, but oh, it's good. It's good, my friends. All right, let's come in for a landing on the back porch of PixlCo. We get to fly out over the iceberg biomes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, this is so good. So good to have these things back. Right, coming in for a landing. Perfectly done. Right, here we are. There's nothing built up here, so it's a bit of a drop down to the central section. But you can see a little bit more about how the pumpkin and melon farms work from up here. Just observers and pistons with redstone dots behind them, the usual kind of stuff. It's all looking pretty good so far, and water streams in there, of course, carrying the items into the hoppers. Right, I reckon these things need some shulker box unloading systems, so let's make it happen. And here we are with the shulker box loading and unloading mechanism. It's actually pretty simple and kind of ugly, to be honest. I might work on a way of improving the looks of this thing in future. There's a bit of exposed redstone around the back here, but it all kind of depends on the design we've got here. Also, these farms are far from lossless, sad to say, but I think we'll be all right. I think the occasional melon slices just popping onto these logs at the end right now isn't going to make much of a difference, and then we'll fill it all in with glass. Occasionally crops just get stuck on the edge of the farmland, but it's not that big a deal. If we wanted to make it lossless, all we need to do is run a hopper minecart underneath here, but I didn't want the noise of that going all of the time, so I don't know, maybe we could figure something out. But basically the way this works is that once all of the shulker box is full, once the inventory fills up with melon slices or pumpkins, on the other side got the identical shulker box over there, the comparator here, which has a redstone signal from a torch coming into one side, so it is as strong as it can possibly be, it will get a full signal from this side, which will activate this line of redstone dust. That activates this piston, pushing the shulker box into the water stream, and immediately activates this dispenser full of other shulker boxes, so it will be able to set another one there ready to receive items. And the same goes for the pumpkin one at the other side. The water stream just carries it into these chests, which right now I just put the rest of the melons in. But I think that's working pretty well. So I think we should be able to leave these farms going and not worry about them collecting too much stuff over here and, you know, crashing the server or anything horrendous like that. So I think that's probably all I've got time for in today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I have a couple of quick announcements to make right here at the end of the episode. The first of which is that I'll be live streaming today at 3 p.m. BST, so if you're interested in seeing what goes on behind the scenes of these Decidedly Vanilla episodes, make sure to check that out over on twitch.tv/Pixlriffs. The other is that the third episode of my podcast, The Spawn Chunks, is out now, and I've been making this on a weekly basis with my good friend Joel Duggan, who is a renowned podcaster at this point. He has a couple of other podcasts he does, and we've been talking about Minecraft every week. This week we're doing a kind of deep dive look at the Drowned and discussing them in depth, along with some of the other stuff we've been doing in our Minecraft worlds and the latest Minecraft snapshots. So if you want to check that out, that's at thespawnchunks.com, and it should soon be searchable on mobile devices and podcast apps as well. All right, that's all from me. That's the news items wrapped up. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name's been Pixlriffs. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.